If you do not know how to control your mind, you will not perform a King of the Air.
We're here in the Mother City. Red Bull King of the Air 2021 is going down. I'm Graham House, and this is Car Confessions.
Oh, swag.
Bolts.
I've never been in one of these.
Never been in one of these. What do you think?
Pretty high tech, eh?
Should concentrate till I get out of this car park. Then it's on.
You're just so scared the crash it
Dude, I'm so scared.
It'll be the worst. It'll be pretty funny though. For the car confession.
So you're back in Cape Town. How good does it feel?
Oh man, so good, because I mean, I think it's almost been 2 years. Last time I was here was, what was it, mid-January? And yeah, just excited to get out of New Zealand. It's a bit hectic there.
So King of the Air is happening. How are you feeling?
Yeah, really good actually. I mean, last year I changed my game plan. I've adapted to the system. 2018, 2019, I just, you know, came in with the mindset of coming in with a new trick, which was jumping coming in, not going out. And you know, I got a lot of people liked seeing some new tricks and stuff, but it doesn't work for the format, especially 70% height. You got to really use those kickers to take advantage of that. And I've learned that, and I've adapted. And the last sort of 2.5 years, I've been training constantly on my switch side, so jumping out. And you saw last year that paid off. I got my best result I've ever had for King of the Air. But I learned from that year what I was still lacking and what I still needed to improve on. And yeah, just a completely different rider this year compared to what I was the last sort of year and a half ago. I'm so excited. I'm feeling prepared. Mind's in a good place. I'm at an age now where I feel like my mind's just like, I just got so much control over it, and worked with mental coaches and stuff like that, and just yeah, I feel like I'm in a really good place for this event. So yeah, just excited. Just hope we get some good conditions to showcase what we can do, and yeah, I just want us to all perform our best, and I want to be pushed. Like, I really want to be pushed, and yeah, as long as I ride my best, I'm happy, you know.
For sure. And you start to realize that like your mental fitness is as important as the physical fitness.
Oh yeah, for sure. You can have all the tricks in the bag. You can have the craziest video ever. If you do not know how to control your mind, you will not perform a King of the Air. And that's a lot of people are learning that the hard way. King of the Air is the most hyped event. A lot of people just fold in it, and including myself, I folded in it. I've seen a lot of the top guys fold in it. Unless you're Jesse, Aaron, or Kevin, the only guys that really can control that. And that's because they've had so much experience with competition, but they've done so much King of the Air. If this is your first or second King of the Air, and you don't have control of that mind, it will get you without some time during the day. So it is a big one, especially for this event, I find.
What advice would you give a 14-year-old Mark?
I think I'd say I would say like really think about what you want to do, what you love. Don't listen to any, because like back then I kind of got forced into going and getting a degree and studying and stuff like that.
What degree did you do?
I didn't do one, but I just picked a random one, and I didn't enjoy it, and then I got sponsored, and then I left. So you know, a lot of people back then saying you need degrees and stuff, but if you love something and it's your dream and you want to get good at it, you will. And you want to have a job that you enjoy, you know, and that's the main thing. Like right now, I'm living my dream. I always say if I won like $20 million right now, there's nothing different I'll be doing. I'll just have a few items that I can't afford right now. Have a nice car and a nice house, but I'll be still chasing the wind every day. I honestly would be. Like, I wouldn't be doing anything different. And that's like, yeah, that's what I say to a lot of people, because I know a lot of people that they do a job but they're not really into it, and if they won lotto they'd quit straight away, you know, where for me I wouldn't. So it's just, don't find something you love and passionate about, and just turn it into a job.
How lucky is it to be able to have that?
Oh, it's so lucky. I feel blessed that I figured that out at a young age, and because a lot of people, they don't. a lot of people don't figure it out in their whole life, and if they do, it's too late. They're too old, especially if it's to do with being a professional sports person or something. But yeah, it's hard, and especially the older you get, the harder it is to just change over and do it. I feel like if you're in school, you know, and you come across that hobby or job you want to do, it's easy to turn into it, because when you're at school, all you got to worry about is, you know, homework, and then you get to go play. But when you're working and you're paying off bills and you got all these things, it's hard to make a switch. So it's really, if you can figure it out younger, the better, for sure.
So where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Definitely something to do with kiting. I mean, at the moment, I'm kind of tapping in more the R&D side of things. Being based in New Zealand, working with the North office. You know, when I'm not training for events like King of the Air, I'm more, focusing on developing the gear, improving the products, working with the designers and stuff like that. And I'm really into that. That's like anything that improves my sport, and I get to ride and experience that, is like a win-win for me. So it's definitely be doing something to do with kiting, I feel, still, yeah.
So what makes Mark happy?
Not much. I'm an easily pleased man. Not much.
Cartoons.
Yeah, like honestly, I get stoked to go to gym. I get stoked if these like 15 knots. I think I'm probably one of the only big air riders to get stoked if we get like 15 knots, because most people wouldn't ride in that, not big air riders. But I still go out and just try to do some stuff. I still do freestyle now and again. But if it's windy, I'm so stoked. Like I'm still like a little kid. Especially if you get 40 knot storm, I'm just like can't sleep, just fizzing in the bed. So
that's insane. And like you can see when you're around you and your Instagram and that, you can just see like you just froth to be on the water, be doing cool things, riding their dog. That's a really good activity.
I don't even feel like I show how hyped I actually get, because I don't like showing too much. Like if I'm kiting every day, I've just been like fully like wow, you know, like. But yeah, definitely always easily pleased and always stoked on life, and just blessed to be living this lifestyle.
Dude, that's been a great chat. Thanks for catching up.
No worries.
And I guess we'll be seeing you soon on the water. Well, thanks so much, Mark. That was very lekker.
Okay.
Now get out the car, let's go kite.